The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is an area in the North Pacific Ocean where large areas of debris have been trapped by the current. 8 million tons of plastics and garbage get dumped into the ocean each year. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch isn't necessarily mountains of garbage. The garbage patch is spread for miles and miles. The garbage patch is made up of tiny microplastics that aren't all visible to the human eye. The garbage floats about 5 millimeters below the ocean's surface. Statistics show there are 1.9 million bits of garbage per square mile of the garbage patch.
Do you know where the garbage and plastic you throw away goes?
No.
The garbage you throw away goes into the ocean where the current collects it and makes a huge disaster in the environment. Would you do anything to help stop the Great Pacific Garbage Patch?
Yes, I would.
What would you do?
I would recycle and I would use less garbage.
Do you think this is a huge problem in our environment?
Yes,
Why is that?
because all the water in the ocean would get polluted.
Do you think the garbage patch will have an effect on you when you grow up?
Yes, it will.
What is that effect?
With the water, we'll have less water and the food chain will be less too.
The garbage patch isn't just one country's fault, it's all of us, all over the globe. We have all contributed to the destruction of our marine environment. The garbage patch isn't just an environmental problem, it's an economic issue and has health concerns for us humans. Charles Moore discovered the Great Pacific Garbage Patch in 1997.
What is your view on the Great Pacific Garbage Patch?
My view on the Great Pacific Garbage Patch is it's basically a landmark of all the humans' mistakes that we have made.
Do you have any ideas on how to help solve the Great Pacific Garbage Patch?
Yes, us humans need to be less selfish and clean up after ourselves.
Have you done anything to help keep the garbage patch from expanding?
Yes, I have. I've raised awareness about it and helped with putting any plastic that I can away in the garbage.
Do you think inventions like the Big Blue will one day be able to clean some of the garbage patch?
Absolutely. Inventions and machines that will help clean up anything will benefit us in the future.
The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is going to be one of the biggest cleanups in history. More than 100,000 sea animals have died because of the garbage in our ocean. 80% of the garbage in the ocean comes from land-based activities. Plastic makes up the majority of the garbage patch. Many international governments are looking at a way to keep the garbage patch from expanding. The garbage patch is so far away from all coastlines that no country will take responsibility for it or fund the process of cleaning it. 70% of the marine debris sinks to the bottom of the ocean. The garbage and plastic have toxic chemicals that harm the fresh fish people eat. Chemicals get passed down in the food chain. The chemicals affect all sea animals and some species on land. About 5.25 trillion pieces of garbage are currently in the ocean.
Do you know what the Great Pacific Garbage Patch is?
No, I've never heard of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch.
The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a huge patch of garbage in the ocean that is there because of all the currents. What are your thoughts on this issue?
The Great Pacific Garbage Patch?
Yes.
I don't think it's a very good thing to have in the ocean
Why is that?
because it's got to be hard on the environment.
Have you done anything to help prevent the garbage patch from expanding?
Yes, we keep all of our garbage in the garbage bins and we recycle whatever's recyclable.
Do you have any other thoughts on how to prevent the garbage patch?
I think we should reduce the amount of water bottles we use. Most of the ocean pollution is caused by plastic water bottles we sell at the Costco's and Walmart. In Hawaii, where we go, they've banned all plastic bags from being sold in grocery stores, so going back to recyclable material and no plastic water bottles, I think would be a good start.
There are two main huge garbage patches located on the California coast called the Eastern Garbage Patch and the other garbage patch on the coast of Kuroshio. Not only environmental issues are caused by the garbage, but economic issues are beginning to unravel. Plastic pollution is causing $13 million in damage on shipping and tourism. Humans need clean drinking water. The plastic in the ocean doesn't just affect the salt water, it affects the fresh water because the freshwater rivers enter the polluted ocean. We are beginning to face problems due to the lack of drinkable water on Earth. The amount of water needed to support the people of Earth is starting to disappear due to the pollution in the air and the pollution of the plastic in the ocean. It is being incorporated into the fresh water. The Big Blue will clean the garbage patch. Our boat will go into the ocean and clean the garbage floating on the water. The Big Blue is a solar-powered invention that is environmentally friendly and can solve the problem of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. So for our project, this is a little demonstration of the Big Blue. So right now, Bailey and Justine are making the current. And the way that this thing will work in the current, if the current is too strong for this thing to manipulate around in, it'll sit in one spot and it'll catch all of the stuff in the bucket, and then it'll bring the bucket up. Or if the current isn't too strong, where it can actually move around, it'll go up and it'll actually pick up the garbage and everything it needs to pick up. So as you can see, the Big Blue can also float with a large amount of weight, and it can always still take a bit more. So that's as much as the Big Blue would hold, maybe, until the deck started to fill with water and the garbage floated away.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about the hydraulics on the Big Blue. So the hydraulics are, they consist of the syringes, the water, the string, and the bucket. So when the syringe is pulled back, the bucket lifts up and puts all the garbage onto the deck. And when you push it back down, it goes under the water because any suspended items in the water.
The problem is humans throwing plastic into the ocean. The effect is the damage, and our solution is the Big Blue. It takes each and every person to make a small change. And those small changes, just recycling a piece of plastic, can change this huge issue. The small changes will help decrease worldwide issues, mainly the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Just because you are one person doesn't mean you don't matter to this problem. We are grateful enough to have this huge Earth to live on. Why are we ruining this planet? We are being selfish and need to wake up and realize there is a problem. Help stop this issue that's not only affecting humans but marine life on our planet.